Back again with another video, and this is a review request that was submitted by Mystic Mac. Thank you for the request. And Mystic Mac wanted me to talk about and review Watchers 2, which came out in 1990. Now, I have not seen the first Watchers, yet I've heard a lot about it, and I was afraid going into this film that, having not seen the first one, that I would miss out on certain elements. But reading about this movie here, it stands on its own. Watchers 2 is its own film. Uh, so, with that being said, let's get into the plot of the film here. But the plot to the film here, you have Mark Singer, who plays our lead character, and he's a U.S. Marine that's gone AWOL. And long story short, he stumbles across a golden retriever, and we come to find out, into the movie that this dog is genetically enhanced and shares a link with this creature that was also created in this lab. And with the creature, basically, the creature breaks out of the lab and, is on a killing spree. And now it's up to Mark Singer and this dog, to put a stop to this deadly creature. And that is the plot to the film here. Now, the film here is directed by Thierry, or is it Tyree? I'm not sure how to pronounce the first name, but it's Thierry. Again, it might be Terry, it might be Tyree, Knots, but I looked up this director. The only thing that maybe I've somewhat have heard of that this director did was The Terror Within. I haven't seen it, but again, maybe I've heard of it, from somewhere or from somebody on YouTube. And one of the writers that worked on this movie would also go on to work on The Net and Terminator 3. And this film here is also inspired by the Dean Koontz novel, which I haven't read. Now, getting to the film itself, I would say the cast here is solid. Mark Singer from the V miniseries, which I haven't seen, but I've heard about. And the same with the Beastmaster, which he was also in. And I do like Mark Singer. I think he's a solid actor. A little bit underrated. And I thought he gave a solid performance here as our lead character. Tracy Scoggins, I thought she was fine here. And again, the film, the story here is separate from the first movie. Again, which I want to, now that I've seen the second one, I want to go out and seek the first one. I thought the pace. I thought the pace was fine. It moved at a decent pace here. The creature effects, of the creature throughout the movie that is going around, killing people. I thought the creature effects were fine. I would say, if you compare to, other, let's say, practical effects creatures from other films. I mean, maybe it's not the best, or on the level of, let's say, the creature in The Thing, or other films that had practical effects. So you can tell, like, even with some of the creature here in the film, the movement, there's not a lot of movement in the face, but again, it's fine for what it is. I thought the direction was decent from this director. I would say, for me, some of the highlights in the film, I thought the bonding scenes between, Mark Singer and the dog, it was fun. I mean, again, it's fun. I mean, it's not like, let's say, Turner and Hooch, kind of, which that is more of a comedy. This is more of like a creature feature, where Mark Singer and this dog, this dog is genetically enhanced and intelligent. There's even a couple of scenes in the film where the dog is typing, on a computer using a pencil. And again, so, some of the scenes, I would say some of the bonding scenes, were, fun. And there's moments in the film where, Mark Singer is tracking the creature. And again, going back to the dog, there's scenes where, it highlights the dog's intelligence. And, it's fun for what it is. Again, it's not anything that's going to be Oscar nominated material, but I would say again, the highlights for me, Mark Singer being the lead, I think that really helped here. Tracy Scoggins, it moved at a decent pace here. And the creature effects, are fine. Again, it's nothing, in terms of practical effects, I've seen better, but, it's fine for what it is. And, the dog being intelligent, I mean, people can make fun of that, but again, I had fun with it. So at the end of the day, I did like this movie. I had some decent fun with it. And again, it makes me want to go back, like check out the first one. Again, I'm sure it's out there. I don't have it on DVD or anything like that, but maybe it's somewhere on Tubi or something. So yeah, I mean, this was a decent kind of like fun, little creature feature. And out of 10 for me, I'm gonna give this a 6 out of 10. Again, it was decent fun for what it is. You know, and that's it pretty much. But thank you, Mystic Mac, for the request. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.